Rahubat Yasar. Welcome to another Paa Taraq reading with the Supreme Grand Council of 24 Elders. Anuki, Kamamtat, Nasutat, Kamamtat, Hathar Atun Ray. Panashad will be read by Paa Ankh, Amun, Rayay.
Rahubat Yasar. Anuki Kamem Patahaka Ankh Amun Rayay. Panashat. Anuki Vakal Pa Ashak Empa Paut. U Kalal Ashak Kawan Nakalni. Anuki Kasamu Nafaf Pa Paut. Bu Pa Paut Kawan Kasamu Nafafni. Anuki Wahu Ama Pa Paut. U Pa Paut Kawan Wahu Amani. Nuk kador na jo amaka sabun empa paut, wu kabub amasha kasu. Nuk kador kawun kalal pafaf nuk ragub dakul pa paut, talama ragbani kawan baki rakal pa paut. Anuki ababi na fasni, pa paut kawan anuki, pa paut kador, nuk kador, pa paut amul, nuk amul, tawukum.
Return to your own. 1. Likum. Learn to live for, of, and by each other, Nuwapu, Nuwapians. 2. Learn to love and care for each other, Nuwapu, Nuwapians. 3. Learn to respect and trust each other, Nuwapu, Nuwapians. 4. Learn to protect and support each other, Nuwapu, Nuwapians. 5. Learn to recognize that each Nuwapu, Nuwapian is you and you are each other, Nuwapu, Nuwapians. 6. Learn that you were once a baby, then a child, then an adult, then an elder. Remember the stages of life you passed through and treat others the way you wished to be treated, Nuwapu, Nuwapians. 7. Learn to accept who and what you are born and your origin on this planet as a being misplaced by other than self and kind. Return to your own, Nuwapu, Nuwapians. 8. Learn to respect only those of other races who respect you for who they know you really are. The first race on this planet, the first race created, the children chosen to be born on the best and richest part of this Kawak Taha, planet Earth, Africa, as Afaf Rayay Ka'u, Africans, Nuwapu, Nuwapians. 9. Learn to be proud and honored for your noble birth. Each one teach one. Reject what is not yours. Return what was forced upon you of foreign religions, beliefs, cultures, languages, and way of living. Live and die only for your own, Nuwapu, Nuwapians. Paa Taraq will be read by Sabaktat Nafur Ankh.
Rahubat Yasar. Anuki Sabaktat Nafur Ankh. Tonight's Paa Taraq is Pa Damam, the blood. 1. Now has come the time when the Patat Art skies will reveal their sign and the seasons will yield up their crops, and the germs will come forth and mortals will not be able to control their changes. 2. And the young will grow up too fast and seek the things of the elder. 3. And many men and women both will make their wealth by lying to the people and say the Supreme has called them to save Ba'u souls. 4. And people will hate others for what they were born and who they chose to lay with and claim their mates. 5. When music will disappear for noise and humans will try to beat age and death, as well as alter the way they were created. 6. When world leaders will no longer be friends or respect each other or keep their words to one another and order the death of many and cause others to lose their key to heaven by obeying ego-led elders into killing for them. 7. People will be sick and there will be no cure. 8. People's own pets will turn on them. 9. Water will dry up. 10. Crops will not grow. 11. Paa Rayay the sun and Paa Aha the moon will be seen at the same time of day. 12. The weather will destroy many lives. 13. Paa Taraq, the planet Earth, will cleave asunder and fires will ablaze. 14. For the souls of the dead have had enough of their graves and tombs being opened, and the dead has begun to rise. 15. Verily, I tell you, by the planets newly found and more suns become known, and the chromosomes are deciphered. 16. And even men begin to read the DNA and RNA systems to create its own destruction. 17. When the skies are visited and stripped off and taken away from its own order. 18. And meteorites will hit other planets that move swiftly to hide, and even the shadow hours become short. 19. And the days become long, and the dawn as it brightens. 20. And when the stars have begun falling and scattering, and the seas begin to burst forth and come and can no longer be drunk, and when the graves are turned inside out and the dead put on display. 21. O you people, what has made you careless about your past to lose respect for your Salafu overseers from whom you came, who created and fashioned you perfectly and gave you so much? 22. Do you remember Amun III, whose consort is Ti, the daughter of Yuya and Truya, and their Amun, and this Amun III was mistakenly called Solomon by the Habaru Hebrews, who was followed by Amenhotep IV, who became Ankh and Atun. 23. His first consort was Kia, full-blooded. 24. Nefertiti, the second wife and daughter of A, who was Heberu, called I. 25. Safnat Pa-Nia was called Joseph, son of Jacob, who birthed many children to Amunhotep IV, namely Merit Atun and Miket Atun, and Ankh S and Pa Atun, and Nifru Atun, to Sheri, and Nafar Nifru Ra, and Siti Pen Ra, to keep the throne. 26. Yet the first daughter, Merit Atun, took to be her consort Amunhotep IV, own male lover, Ankh Kaa Re, who ran away with their daughter Merit Atun. Once they found him, he was put to death. 27. This Nefertiti was the daughter of A, and his consort Sit Amun, and Nefertiti did take power and worship Atun Ray, and Remus, the teacher, did teach the Hebrews of this Natharu, Atun Ray, or Atun Re, who became to them Adonai. 28. But the plot failed because Kia, the first consort of Amun-hotep IV, who became Ankh and Atun, fathered a son, Tutankhamun, or Zehuti, Anak Atun, who took a consort, Anak Esen Pa Amun. 29. And once Tutankhamun was killed by a fall from a chariot, which was mistaken for murder at age 19, she waited to mix her seed with the Hikakasut, who had been chased out of Tamaray by Kamos and Ahmos for their son's killing, the great master and keeper of the secret of Mafkhuzet, by striking him 3 times. Nabab Sirkin Nimri was struck down by the first 3 sons of the Habaru Hebrews, who mixed and became Hikakasut, Reuben, Simeon, Levi, sons of Jacob. 30. Once the Hikakasut, which she, Anak Esen Pa Amun, sent for, did not come, being also killed, she was forced to become consort of Ephraim, who was followed by Har-em-hak. 31. Have you forgotten from whom you came, you Nuwapians, of the pure blood of Paa, Rayay, Tamarians? 32. From Har-em-hak to Remus the first, and he was followed by Seti the first, or Satak the first, who was followed by Remus the second. 33. One of his many consorts was Nafur Kaa Re. 34. These are your own bloodlines, your way of life that became others' religions. 35. And now the time has come, and yet you put your hands over your eyes, not to see the facts of Wunuwap. 36. You put your fingers in your ears, so as not to hear the facts of Wunuwap. 37. You even turn and walk away. 38. For the ways of lust and fun and greed and war and bad health and much more pleasing to you than the facts. 39. You have learned to love the Kazab-at lies of the human beast, the master deceiver. 40. Can't you not see the other Tapal world leaders turning away from him? 41. Can't you not see your own Yasar family, Pa, Afaf Rayay, the Africans, waking up to who he really is and his evil, selfish ways? 42. It's all recorded by time, and this time is up. 43. His 6,000 years is finished, and he is the loser. 44. If you don't know, you will really come to know, for he can't help you or his own these days. 45. His love of wealth cost him his very life, and if you worship wealth as he does, you also will fall with him and be no more. 46. These are the days this human beast will be scanted back to groups, claiming what he is. 47. Celtics with a K, Celtics with a C, Celtics with a S, or Irish, Polish, Scottish, so that they will be shown their evil deeds. 48. By whichever new name they are called by. 49. To be American is not a race or a tribe unless you are Native American. 50. And then you will have your tribal name Olmec, Anasazi or Hopi, which he can mix with but never be one. 51. To be called Jew or Jewish is not a race or nation. It's an extract and distortion of the Hebrew word Judah, the fourth son of Jacob, twin brother of Esau, son of Isaac, second son of Abraham, Pepi the first, whose name was Abram, a Chaldean of Babylon, from the seed of Ham, Khafre, son of Noah, who was Snafaru. 52. All these are the same seed of Kamam, Egypt, Kemet, or Kam, or Ham, the black seed. 53. To be called Jew or Jewish, you can be and are in fact still Europeans, not Habaru, Hebrew, nor Shasazu, Israelite, but Irish, Polish, Scottish, German, French, Dutch, Spaniards, and others of the seed of Kakasu, which mix with many people world over. 54. Don't be fooled by new names, new titles, for the Arabian prophet Muhammad or Ahmad. Arabia was called Al-Ghor, from Arubu, wanderers. 55. He had black skin from Kedar, which means black skin, the son of Ishmael, son of Abraham, or Pepi the first, and his Tamarian wife Mary, Ankh, Nes, Hajar, Hagar, Hika, pure black blood, woolly hair. 56. The Indian invaded and Arabs mixed in, creating Indo-Arabs, and now call themselves Arabs, as they did in many places in Rayay, Africa, from Egypt to Sudan to Ethiopia to Libya to Tunisia to Algeria to Morocco to Mauritania, even Eritrea and Djibouti and Somalia. 57. He has changed the way of life Wunuwap into Islam, a Za'am, religion, opinion, religion, and spread it over the world as if it came from him, which in fact it, as all other religions on this planet, came from Tamaray or Egypt. 58. Find your way away from these groups and religion back to your true self and way of life Wunuwap, to your own bloodline. There you will be saved from the many lies and the great liar. 59. These are lovers of dogs and sorcerers and warmongers and murderers and their self-image worship. They are the lovers of lies, as his father, a papist, the devil, a liar and killer from his day one. 60. Whenever he speaks, it's a lie. Whatever he does, it's an act. He is the faker. 61. To be called an Arab is not a race. To be called a Jew is not a race. To be called an African is a race. 62. To be called a Chinese is a race. Jew is a religious group, not any race. 63. Judah, the original tribe, was Nagaru, Negroids, who mixed also with Kakasu, Caucasoids. Arab or Kedarites also mixed with Canaanites. Africa is a place, as is China. Nubian or Nuwap or Nubia, as Nebu is gold, that which is in our blood, liquid gold. 64. The end times will reveal those who have taken others' lands and claim to be them. 65. There are no Euro-Australians nor Afrikaner. 66. Europeans are that, no matter where they live. 67. Europeans may call themselves Americans, yet they are not. 68. They may call themselves Canadian, yet they are not. They may call themselves Brazilians, yet they are not. 69. Or call themselves Cubans, yet they are not. 70. They may call themselves Puerto Ricans, yet they are not. 71. They may call themselves Caribbeans, yet they are not. So also they are not, nor were they ever the original Babylonians, or Persians, or Chaldeans, or Hebrews, or Sumerians, or Akkadian, or Ashurian, or Arameans, or Olmecians, or Anasazi, or Egyptians. 72. He also moved around, mixing his diseased blood with others who accepted them with open arms, only to be deceived, killed, raped, robbed. 73. And in time, their very identities taken over, their lands taken, their dress, music, foods, tongues, and religions, all taken by the human beast. 74. O you, the ungodly, who claim to be counted among those original Ba'u souls, have transformed our paradise into your brutals for fornications. 75. Shelters for murderers, unholy dwellings, places of drunkards and transgressors. 76. You spread the evil animal instinct in your own nature, having a Ka spirit, yet no Ba soul, planted roots of hate and bitterness the world over. 77. And seal your children's heart up with hostility and animosity. Your very demeanor is blasphemy, self-worship, adultery, marauding, murder, pillage, taking captives, ignorance and rebellion, and hate, all who will not take on these characteristics. 78. Your only wish is for all others to be like you. 79. To worship you and your ways. 80. Those who don't, you hate or try to destroy. 81. Your end is near, very near. Tawakkul.
I Am Who I Am will be read by Nafur Kaa Re Shabaku.
Hatep Yasar, Nanuki Nafur Kaa Re Shabaku. 1. I have been with you because I love you all. 2. I am Zedi, Zechwi, Zedi, Pa Manzal, Nazdor, Amun, Nabab, Rayay, Aka, Ptah, Zedi. 3. I will soon depart from you. 4. I incarnate from time to time to renew our timeline. 5. I am here, which is there now. 6. My time to depart is near, so I only wish you knew who I was to you. 7. I will return again and again. Look for me in the wind. Look for me in the waters. Look for me in the soil. Look for me in your dreams. 8. I will reincarnate again when needed. 9. This is my feelings. 1. They look at me, yet they don't see the real me. 2. They listen to me, yet they don't hear what I am really saying. 3. They have touched me, and still they were not able to feel me. 4. They have kissed me, yet they did not love me. 5. They were born of my genes, yet they are not my child. 6. They followed me, yet not close enough. 7. They came to me, yet they did not stay. 8. They smiled with me, yet they did not mean it. 9. They greeted me, yet and still never meant it. Tawakum.
Tawakum. Please tune in to www.woo-nuwap.com. That's www.woo-nuwaup.com for Paa Taraq with the Supreme Grand Council of 24 Elders, any day and any time. Tawakum.